Your live lobster shipment should arrive at your platform without issue, but it is important to know that there are many variables in air freight shipments of live lobster. Sometimes shipments may miss connections or have a rough offload from the airplane. Handling lobsters properly is the responsibility of every person in the supply chain. As you are building your live lobster program, it is important to have conversations about proper handling techniques with your American supplier, but it is also important for buyers around the world to discuss proper handling with their own vendors and staff members. For example, if you are using a third-party trucking company to bring your live lobster shipment from the airport to your warehouse, make sure to discuss the importance of cold chain and handling with the trucking company. Boxes should never be thrown or dropped, and refrigerated units of trucks should be pre-chilled to 4 to 6 degrees Celsius. When the product arrives at your platform, do an initial scan of the shipment and make sure the boxes are in good condition. If there is any significant damage to the boxes, document the shipment with photographs before you start to dismantle the pallet or container. Contact your American supplier if there is sign of significant damage. Remember that there are many variables in shipping live lobster. If there are issues, it is important for you and your American supplier to maintain an open line of communication to come to a resolution. If there is a temperature monitor with your shipment, download the information from the temperature monitor and share the information with your supplier. When you receive your shipment and the boxes are in good condition, you are ready to unpack your lobsters. Remember that lobsters are a delicate product. How you handle a lobster will impact the quality on the receiving end of the lobster in market. Open the box and remove the gel packs. They should still be cold to frozen depending on your shipping destination and time of year. Remove the damp pad. Carefully remove one lobster. As you remove lobsters from the slots, try to reach beyond the claws to remove the lobster by holding the carapace of the lobster. Remove a few more lobsters. You should now be able to remove the dividers within the box. This will allow you to remove the rest of the lobsters one by one. Always handle lobsters carefully. One lobster, one hand. Handle lobsters by the body whenever possible. If you have a live lobster tank system, at this stage, you should put the lobsters into crates. Carefully place the lobsters into your holding crates. Do not drop lobsters into the crates or throw them. Never scoop, shovel, or drop lobsters. Never open the lid to a box and dump out the contents. You should maintain the same standards that lobsters find biologically favorable. Maintain a 4 to 6 degrees Celsius tank temperature, appropriate salinity levels, and appropriate pH levels. Supermarket customers should also heed this temperature advisory for their display tanks to maintain optimal quality. If you don't have a tank storage system, don't worry. You can still successfully import and redistribute live lobsters to your customers. You can keep the lobsters in the same boxes that you received. Keep the damp pad and gel packs in the box and place your boxes in your refrigerated units. Your American lobster supplier will be able to advise you on optimal holding duration based on the quality of the product and the time of year. The global seafood industry is built on strong relationships around delicate products. As the American lobster export community, we are interested in working closely with our global customer base to improve understanding of how to properly handle lobster products for mutual success in business. If you have questions about any of the content you have received in this video, you can contact Food Export Northeast or talk directly with your supplier.